2001, Mevis placed an ad on the website The Cannibal Cafe stating that he was looking for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old to be slaughtered and then consumed. Brandes answered. Mevis first amputated Brandes' penis, and Brandes himself tried to eat it raw, but discovered it was too chewy. Brandes was not, in fact, the only person to respond to Mevis' ad, but everyone else backed out because they were unwilling to fulfill their fantasy, and Mevis did not force anyone to do anything against their will, but it seems that there are a lot of people who do fantasize about being eaten. Then, cunnilingus is actually referred to as eating out, and there is a level of intimacy to oral sex that is beyond that of penetrative sex. The philosopher Mail, in A Brief History of Oral Sex, describes the erotic ecstasy when oral sex permits our secret self, with all its bad and dirty sides, to be witnessed and enthusiastically endorsed by someone we like. The bond of loyalty between a couple grows stronger with every increase in explicitness. Eating out is an unpleasant way to describe it, but then you do allow someone's mouth near your genitals, so they could just bite. Mevis first tried to bite off Brandes' penis, in fact, but failed, so had to cut it with a knife. Human teeth don't really seem sharp enough to pierce flesh, but this, in fact, is not the case. And you remember reading about a man high on LSD who was found by the side of the highway, it was in the US, tearing chunks of flesh off another man's face with his teeth. His victim was still alive. When you read it, you were so horrified you put your fist in your mouth like this, didn't you? Which is a bit of an ironic gesture, given that it suggests autophagia. What surprises me, though, is that he managed to prise off the flesh in the first place, with teeth alone, as I always imagined skin to be too slippery, as if teeth would just glide off it. The desire to eat someone is, of course, a sexual fantasy as well. As Wikipedia states, Mevis committed the act for sexual enjoyment, and most victims of cannibalism are far less obliging than Brandes. I don't think anyone willingly ended up in Jeffrey Dahmer's fridge, for example.